boys and girls, and welcome to Gordon Guitar. So we have Anson Seabra here with the song called Keep Your Head Up, Princess. So this one is a cute and a nice song from Seabra here, and not that hard to handle and play. So let's start with this one, and we have the capo set here on the 4th fret to match up the sound. And the reason for that is that we want these higher notes here, and that is playable, you know, with the chords, easy chords to play. So that's the reason there. So let's start with the different chords here. We have 5 to learn. So first off, the G. So that is 3rd here on the E string, 2nd on A, open D, open G, 3rd B, and 3rd E. Next is D. So open D, 2nd G, 3rd B, and 2nd E. Next, A. So open A, 2nd D, 2nd G, 2nd B, and open E. Then we have B minor. So you bar the 2nd fret here from the A string and down. That means 5 strings. And the rest will be 4th on D, 4th on G, and 3rd on B. And the final chord will be G minor. So you bar the 3rd fret this time, and all strings. The rest will be 5th on A string and 5th on D. Yeah, so let's start with the verse. Very, very easy. The chords are G to D to A to B minor. Okay, so you only go 1 down for each chord, and the rhythm will be like this. G, D, pause, A, B minor, pause, G, D, pause, A, B minor, pause. Okay, like this. What I do there, I pick the strings here. You can choose to play just 1 down. It's perfectly fine as well. It would sound like this. I choose to pick here because it's easier to handle which strings you wanna hit there. Because for the G here, you kind of want to emphasize the 3rd here on the B string, this note here. So you can do that with strumming as well, but it's easier to actually just pick this string together with the D, G, and of course the B string here, and with the bass, which in this case is the E string here. So I pick all these 4 strings, and for the D, you want all strings there, so I pick all strings like this. So of course, it will be pretty much the same to just make a downstroke. So, but yeah, I go with the picking through the entire song. And then for the A, you want to emphasize the B string as well here, the 2nd fret. Okay, so that's how you do it. So you play the A, D, G, and B string there if you pluck it like this. And the same goes for the B minor. You want to emphasize this 3rd fret on the B string. So that's the reason why I picked those strings there. You can do that or play the downstrokes. It's up to you. So you're gonna go G, D, A, and B minor 4 rounds, and that is the first verse. Then comes the pre-chorus. Until the light in her eyes, it was all but gone. That's where we are in the lyrics. So the chords here will be G, D, and A. So without the B minor in the end. And you're gonna play same there, just 1 downstroke or pick 1 time like this. And the rhythm will be like this. Pause. G, D, A, pause. So 2 times, so G, D, pause, A, pause. Okay, so 2 rounds, G, D, A. Pretty easy so far. And then comes the chorus. So keep your head up, princess. That's where we are, and the chords again will be G, D, A, and B minor. This time you're gonna play like this. Alright, so that is one round. You play 2 times on the G, or downstrokes, and 1 time on D. So the pattern will be kind of the same. I mean the rhythm here. And you're gonna play the same there, but you play the A 2 times and then B minor 1 time. So one round will be like this. Yeah. So you play 3 rounds of that, and on the 4th round, you're just gonna play so that is G, G, D, A, okay? So that is the 4th round, and you're gonna play that for 3 rounds. So in total, it will be 6 rounds. So the first 3 rounds will be G, G, D, A, B minor, times 3. And then comes on the 4th round here, you play that for 3 rounds. So that is the chorus. In total, 4 chord progression rounds. So when the second verse starts, we're gonna use the same chords as in the first verse, but from now on you're gonna pluck strings or melody from the chords. So I gave you one example on this in the introduction of this tutorial here. I'm gonna play it again for you, and then I'm gonna explain how you could play. This is just one example of a pattern you can use, and that is used mostly in this song here. It will differ a bit because this is based on a piano, and for piano you can kind of play with different notes from the chords here. But this, what I'm gonna show you now, stick to that one and you will play perhaps 90% correct for the song, and be pretty much close to the original. And then the rest there, you can just play with it, pick other notes that you feel could fit to this plucking. As long as you stay with the chord, it will sound great. So first, now I'm gonna show you how it sounds, and then I'm gonna show you how it's played. So let's go. You can do that if you want, or you can play right. I played some notes wrong there in the B minor, but as long as you keep it floating and just go on, it will sound great if you pick notes from the chords. So what did we just play? We played from the G here. So that was G, G. So the notes there are on the 3rd fret B string. Okay. So I play like this, and then I switch to the D. So the notes here are on the 2nd fret E string, and then again 2nd fret E string, and then open E, and 3rd B. So slowly from the G, 3rd on B string 2 times. Then you shift to the D, you play 2nd fret E string and 2nd fret E string again, then open E and 3rd B. So and of course you bring in the bass here from the different chords. So in this case, from the G chord you bring in the 3rd on the E string, and for the D chord you bring in the open D string. Then comes this A part here. Only these 2 notes, and the notes are 2nd fret on the B string and open E. So, and there as well, you're gonna bring in the bass, which is the open A. And the final will be B minor. Yeah, so that will be third here on the B string. And then, yeah, third on the B string again, then second on the B string, and then open B string, and then second G string. Yeah, and this is not like, yeah, you have to stick with this. This is just an example, and that is how it's played most of the times in the song. And if you play wrong on some notes, doesn't matter, just go and play around and around, keep it floating there, and it will sound perfectly. So if we just recap everything here from this G, I can play it slow for you, and then we're gonna play it in standard tempo. So let's go. Or you can go, or it's up to you. Stick with the chords and it will sound great. So if we go for a couple of rounds, you will see that I'm gonna play this pattern here, but I can also bring in some extra material there. So let's go. Yeah, so play with it and feel free there. So you're gonna play 4 rounds of this G, D, A, and B minor, preferably with this plugin system. If you cannot, then just stick to basically the plugin that we learned for the course. Actually, you can stick with that as well. So it's up to you there. Then after this second verse here comes the pre-chorus, second time. And it's based upon the same chords as the first pre-chorus, but now it's with this plucking technique again. So you will keep on there from this first, the second verse here. You will go on in the pre-chorus with the G, D, and A, because that's the chords there. But with the plucking there, like this. And you can use the example we just learned and take the notes there from each and every chord there and apply that to these chords there. So you can basically play in the same way as you play in the second verse. You can apply that technique to this pre-chorus here. And then the same goes for the next chorus. It's the same chords as the first chorus, but with this plucking here. So use this example here. You can basically play the same as you play in the verses. That's the same chords used there. So you're gonna play 4 rounds of that. And then for the final 2 rounds, because it's in total 6 rounds in this course, the final 2 rounds will be on the 5th round. You're gonna play the, okay, still plucking, and the chords will be just G, D, and A. So not the G, D, A, and B minor. So you skip the B minor end. So the 5th round will be G, D, and A, and the final 6th round will be back again to the G, D, A, and B minor. So basically this course will be 4 rounds of the G, D, A, and B minor. Then on the 5th round, G, D, A, and on the 6th round, back again to the G, D, A, and B minor. Use the plucking technique and you are there right in the mix there with this original song here. So let's go to the bridge part there and the lyrics. One day you'll find your way back to the starts. So this part differs a bit from the rest of the song. You will use the plucking here on the first chords there. I'm gonna show you which one, and then on the last 6 chords actually, you're gonna just make 1 downstroke for each chord. So I'm gonna play this bridge part for you, and then I'm gonna show how it's done. So let's go. Yeah, so that is basically how you play. So we saw there, the first chords you will pluck free from the chords here. So just hit some strings there, whatever you want to hit from the chords, and you are safe there. So the chords will be G, then to A, then to B minor, and to D. So then we go on to G, A, D, D. So you stay for D for a double. So the first round here will be G, A, B minor, D, G, A, D, D. So G, A, D, D. And then on the second round it starts G, A again with the plucking. And after this G, A on the second round, the plucking ends. So from now on it's only 1 down for each chord. And then that chords will be the D, and then A, and then B minor, then back to A, and to G, and then you have a short break there, and then you play this G minor. Alright, so now I'm gonna play everything slow for you so you can be able to follow, and yeah, let's go. So G, A, B minor, D, G, A, D, D, G, A, D, A, B minor, A, G, and G minor. So that was slow. So yeah, that will be the bridge part, and then it ends with a final chorus. You will play the same as in the first chorus there, with only downs actually. So you're gonna play okay, so that is played as the first chorus there without this plucking. So only G, G, D, and A, B minor. You play that for 4 rounds, so and third time A, B minor, and fourth time G, D, and A, B minor, and on the 5th and 6th round you're gonna play final round again G, G, D, and A. So G, G, D, and A, 2 rounds. And that is actually how this beautiful song from ANSON SEABRA ends. Keep your head up, princess. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. Good luck with this one, and keep your head up, everybody. I believe this one, the challenging part could be to actually break up, and feel free to play this pattern here with the different notes. I gave one example, and you can play and relax with that into the song. So Yeah, like I said, good luck and see you soon. Don't forget to subscribe, like this one if you did, and most of all, don't forget, play tuned.